Well, hi, salty sea dogs and landlubbers alike. Captain Kelly here. And the highest of Yule tides to you all. Now then, you might have seen in the last couple of days me putting up some pictures of the huge 3 trolleys worth of supplies we got for Stray and our trip setting off on the 1st. These are all dry supplies and long-term stuff, and all the fresh stuff we'll get literally the day before we go. So I'm going to show you how we're going to stock it, the whole lot of that lot, and cram it into the little compartments. So I bought these boxes, and they're made by the really useful box company, and they're fantastic, and I've got them at Trago Mills, and these ones are like £2.30 each, but they're far better than most of your plastic stuff because they're built really tough. We bought 4 of these for the band a little while ago, and they've been knocked around, thrown in the for years now. I've been thrown in the back of trucks and bashed, and a few little chips have come off them, but they're really hard wearing and they don't deteriorate like a lot of the cheaper ones do. So really tough. So I recommend those. It's a really useful box company. Then what we do is we get hold of our supplies, and if it's in a tin can, we have to mark something on the top because rice pudding. Now, if this was in this boat for maybe a year and moisture got to it, you might lose the label. If you lost the label, you don't know what the heck's in it. So every single tin can has got written on the top of it what's in it. Okay, so RP is for rice pudding, and then we've got lots of honey because I don't have sugar, so I only have honey, and I don't know how accessible it's going to be throughout the Northern Europe. I've got loads of honey, as you can see. There's another box full of them there. Alrighty ho, and that's because I get through a lot of that with my instead of sugar. So shove them all in, put them in the best way you possibly can, and then I've got lots of storage packing, a whole bag full of packing that I've got from things that I keep arriving, and then I shove a load of those in the corner so they don't rattle around, because I got a glass container on one of my shelves and it had fallen over, and the lid had actually come off and it had leaked out and it broken, and that had gone all mouldy everywhere. So got to make sure that things aren't going to move around, because if the boat's rocking around backwards and forwards, you want to make sure that these aren't sliding all over the place. Okay, so that's what we do with that. And then, because I like roasted salt with peanuts, and they're really handy when you're on the helm to grab, good energy, easy, last forever, we're going to pack these in here as well, because I've got a whole box of them. But so if you're thinking about it, I've got enough stuff here really for 3 months is the idea. Sort of dry supplies for 3 months. So I think that's about it. No, we'll get another one in there as well. So pack these all in here, because this would be A, good place for them, and B, stops anything underneath rattling around as a boat rocks from side to side. So there we go. Now I'm hoping that will now, I've took those bits in, that will now close up. I'll just give it a go. Got it all down, nothing doesn't move around, quite heavy. So all these heavy things and all these tin cans are going to be going in here. Now I've got a torch on because at the moment we've got the skylights are covered with a dinghy, so it's a little bit dark in here, and there's lots of stuff at the moment that we're sorting out which are blocking the light coming in. So here we have some underfloor storage right in the keel, right below the waterline. All the heavy stuff is going to be stored down low and then packed in with things like my UHT. Okay, so I've got 4 dozen UHT, because I don't know how cheap it is abroad, and I don't know how easy it is to access.